Hey everyone! It's a beautiful day to learn. In this channel, you will be learning about machine shorthand. So, if you're interested, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell button for notifications. Hey learners! It's a beautiful day indeed. In this lesson, we will discuss lessons 11 to 15. Previously, we are able to discuss lessons 6 to 10. So if you haven't watched the video, you may click on the link above so you can watch lessons 6 to 10. Again, our reference book is Stenograph Theory for Court Reporting by Stenographic Machines Incorporated. And by the way, later on at the end of this video, we will announce the lucky winner for the raffle draw of those who got the correct answer from the previous lesson that we had. Let's start. So again, lessons 11 to 15, we have final M, long U, initial H and final D, long E, and final K. Okay, we have here lesson 11, that's final M. So using your right hand, you write final PL on the upper bank for final M, with the two fingers in the middle of the period. So again, final M is right, middle, and little fingers. So it's final P and final L. That's final M. We also have initial TR. So using your left hand, you write initial TR with the ring and index fingers. That is in one stroke. Okay, so both final M and initial TR are to be depressed in one stroke only or simultaneously. Here are the arbitraries and phrases for lesson 11. We have am many, that's equivalent to final M. We also have number, that's initial N, vowel U, final M. Then we have recommend, that's initial R, vowel E, final M. Then interest, that's initial TR. So the R here again is initial. Then I am, this is a phrase, that's vowel I and final M. And for lesson 11, we have a punctuation mark, that is paragraph. Paragraph is you press the asterisk key twice. This is how it appears on the screen or when you type them. So again, many is initial, rather is final PL or final M. Then number, recommend, interest, I am, and then you have there two asterisk key, that means paragraph. Then we have words, some, tame, aim, name, time, rim, trap, try. So let's see the strokes of these words. So there on the left side, we can see the stroke of these words. So we have some. For some, that's initial S, vowel O, final M. Tame, initial T, long A, final M. Aim, long A, final M. Name, initial N, long A, final M. Time, initial T, long I, final M. Rim, initial R, vowel I, final M. Trap, initial TR, vowel A, final P. Then try, initial TR, long I. So let's try this sentence. We have I am still at it. Another one is try to sell your pets. So you can see below the sentences, or each of the sentence rather, the strokes, the correct strokes for the sentence. Let's look at the strokes on the left side. So we can see there, I am still at it. So again, it's the same with what is written below each of the sentence. So that's vowel I, final M for I am, initial ST, vowel I, final L for still, vowel A, final T for at, initial T for it, and then we have FPLT for period. And for the second sentence, we have try to sell your pets. So that's initial TR, long I, then TO, initial S, vowel E, final L for sell. Then for your, vowel U, final R. For pets, initial P, vowel E, final TS. And then final FPLT for period. And that's it for lesson 11. Let's proceed now to lesson 12. That's long U. Long U sound is represented by vowels A, O, and U. So again, you write long U using your left thumb for vowels A and O and right thumb for vowel U. Okay, you press them simultaneously, and that's long U. Arbitraries and phrases for lesson 12. We have Tuesday, actual, to you, or the, until the. Let's see on the left side, it's stroke. So this is how these words, rather these arbitraries and phrases are written. So Tuesday is initial T, long U, final S. Actual is initial T, long U, final S. To you is initial T, vowel O, and U. Or that's initial R and final T, or it could be final R and T. And another is until the, initial N, final L, T. Here are example of words using the long U. We have use, soup, pure, sue, that's a name, and then the other one is sue, that is to institute legal proceedings against a person or institution, typically for redress. And then new, which is the opposite of old, or that is recently introduced, and new, that is past tense for no. So again, it is possible with the reference book that we use, especially when you use it with steno paper, the old version of machine, that there may be similar strokes for two or more words with different meaning. And lastly, for the words, we have stew. At this point, let's take a look at the screen on the left side. We can see the strokes of these words. So we have use, that's long U, final S, soup, initial S, long U, final P, pure, initial P, long U, final R, sue, initial S, long U, new, initial N, long U, suit, initial S, long U, final T, and we have stew, initial ST, long U. Okay, we have here sample sentences. So first sentence, the sale is Tuesday. Second is I remember the actual number. Now let's take a look at how these sentences are to be written. By the way, you may notice that I said written or write. It's because in steno or in machine shorthand, we are not typing here, but we are writing. That's what I learned from the training that I attended about machine shorthand. Now let's take a look at the left side of the screen. So that is how these sentences are written. We have the sale is Tuesday, period. So it's final T for the, then sale is initial S, long A, final L, is initial S, and Tuesday, initial T, long U, final S, and FPLT for period. The other sentence is I remember the actual number. So let's take a look at the strokes. So you have there vowel I or vowels EU for I, and then remember, initial R, vowel E, final R, the, final T, actual, initial T, long U, final L, number, initial N, vowel U, final M, and then we have FPLT for period. It's very easy, right? So we just have to be familiar and as well as memorize these arbitraries and phrases. So when the dictation comes, it would be easier for us to write these words and arbitraries as well as phrases. And that's it for lesson 12. Now let's proceed to lesson 13. That's initial H and final D. With your left hand, write initial H with the index finger on the upper bank. So again, initial H is left index finger. Then with your right hand, move the little finger from home position to write final D. Be sure to return to home position after writing final D because again, our default position should be in the home position. Right after we write a word, phrase, or arbitrary, we immediately go back to home position. Okay? And these are the arbitraries and phrases for this lesson. We have had, an, order, help, today, had a, had an. They have the same strokes. I had, you had, he had. Okay, let's look at the left side of the screen. These are the strokes of the arbitraries and phrases on the right side. So had, that's initial H, an, vowel A, order, vowel O, final R, D, help, initial H, vowel E, final P, today, initial T, vowel O, final D, had a and had an, we have initial H and vowel A, I had, that's vowel I, final D, you had, vowel U, final D, he had, vowel E, final D. Okay, take a note of this. We use initial H only for had when standing alone. So either H or final H may be used for had in a phrase. Let's proceed to words. We have who, has, her, ham, hill, hurt, add. There are two words here, AD and ADD. Sad, sat, red. That's color. And the other one is past tense for read. We have hat and said. Okay, so take a look at the word said. So in order to be consistent with say and says, the word said is written initial S, long A, and final D. So here on the left side, we can see the strokes of the words on the right side. So who, initial H, vowel O, has, initial H, vowel A, final S, her, initial H, vowel E, final R, ham, initial H, vowel A, final M, hill, initial H, vowel I, final L, hurt, initial H, vowel U, final RT, add for the two words AD and ADD, that's vowel A and final D, sad, initial S, vowel A, final D, sat, initial S, vowel A, final T, red, color and past tense of read, initial R, vowel E, final D, hat, initial H, vowel A, final T, and then said. So that's initial S, long A, final D. Now we have two sentences here. That's Sam had a pet period. And the other one is, I had your pipe in the hall. Let's take a look at the strokes of these words, or these sentences rather. On the left side, we can see the strokes, or how these sentences are written. So take your time to read and examine the strokes of these sentences. Okay, there you have it. So now let's proceed to lesson 14. That's long E. For long E, so we write long E using left thumb for vowels A, O, and right thumb for vowel E. So again, left thumb for vowels A, O, and right thumb for vowel E. We press them simultaneously. That's long E. So long E sound is to distinguish between words such as head or heed, set and seat, met and meet, sell and seal. So we use the vowel combination for vowels A, O, and E for long E. Okay? So when the vowel in the word sounds the way you say the letter E, then it is long E. We have here arbitraries for lesson 14, husband, receipt, report, and tomorrow. Okay, there you have it. That's initial H, vowel U, final S for husband. Initial R, long E, final T for receipt. Initial R, vowel O, final RT for report. And initial T, vowel O, final M for tomorrow. Okay, so tendencies are when we don't get to memorize the combination letters for a certain letter, then we get to be confused on how to read that one. For example, tomorrow. So if we don't remember that final PL is final M, then we get to be confused on how to read the last word there, or arbitrary, and that is tomorrow. Okay? Here we have here words C, that is SEE and SEA, or dagat, and we have ear, eat, seal, set, sit, net, neat. So notice there is a difference between the word set and sit, or how it is being pronounced, and the word itself. They have different meaning. So let's take a look at how these words are being written. We have C, initial S, long E, ear, long E, final R, eat, long E, final T, seal, long initial S rather, long E, final L. Then we have set, initial S, vowel E, final T, sit, initial S, long E, final T, net, initial N, vowel E, final T, and then neat, initial N, long E, final T. We have here an example sentence with its strokes on the left side. Help your husband. So that's initial E, rather initial H, vowel E, final P for help, vowel U, final R for your, and for husband, initial H, vowel U, final S, and then we have FPLT. For the second sentence, is it necessary to set an actual time? So we have their initial ST, initial N, vowel E, final S for necessary, initial T, vowel O for to, initial S, vowel E, final T for set, vowel A for N, initial T, long U, final L for actual, initial T, long I, final M for time, and then we have initials STPH for question mark. Great, you are doing really, really great. I know you can read already the words, sentences, and arbitraries. So this time, let's proceed to lesson 15, final K. So with your right hand, you write final BG for final K with the two middle fingers on the lower bank. So we have right middle finger, and right ring finger. Again, we have right middle finger for final B and right ring finger for final G. So both of these letters are found on the lower bank of final consonants. And we have a punctuation mark in this lesson. That's final RBGS for the comma. So again, final RBGS represents comma. So let's have a review. Final FPLT for period, initials STPH for question mark. We have final RBGS for comma. So here also in lesson 15, we are being introduced with numbers. That's number 4 and number 7. So using your left hand, you write the number 4 with your index finger on the crack between the H key or initial H and the numeral bar. So you depress the numeral bar and the key at the same time. Again, using your left index finger, you put your left index finger on the crack that's between numeral bar and initial H. You press it, then number 4 will appear. Again, you have to press it between on the crack, so that's between initial H and the numeral bar in order for the number 4 to appear. When you don't get to press these two together, then the number won't appear. Okay, so you have to press using your index finger on the crack. Same with number 7. So with your right hand, you write the number 7 with your middle finger on the crack between final P and the numeral bar. So you depress the numeral bar and the key at the same time. Okay, so remember this. Whenever numerals appear in ascending order, for example, 47, you write them in one stroke, okay? You write them in one stroke, meaning you press number 4 and then number 7 simultaneously or together. The numerals appearing in descending order, as the number 74, for example, or in repeating order, for example, 77 or 44, they are written one numeral at a time. Meaning to say, we have to type first, for example, for the number 74, we type first 7 and then 4. 4. For 77, we write 7 and then 7. For 44, we write 4 and then 4. So that is how we write ascending and descending order for numbers. Another, separate numbers in series with commas so they can be read back accurately. So if the dictation are series of numbers, then we separate these numbers by writing comma in between. Okay? Okay, so when the dictation are series of numbers, then this is how it should look like. So, for example, here the dictation is 4, 7, 47, 74, 77. So notice that there is a comma right after the number. That is to separate the numbers. Okay? Now these are the arbitraries and phrases for lesson 15. They, think, their, both THERE and THEIR, the same strokes. Then they are, they had, there are, and there is. So we have here the strokes of these arbitraries and phrases. On the left screen, they, initial TH, vowel E, think, initial TH, vowel I, there for both THERE and THEIR, that's THR. They are, initial THER. They had, initial TH, vowel E, final D. There are initial THR, final R, and there is initial THR, final S. We have here example of words. For lesson 15, we have pack, peck, pick, pike, sick, seek, talk, hike, neck. Let's take a look at the strokes of these words. So pack, initial P, vowel A, final BG or final K. Initial for peck, initial P, vowel E, final K. Pick, initial P, vowel I, final K. Pike, initial P, long I, final K. Sick, initial S, vowel I, final K. Seek, initial S, long E, final K. Talk, initial T, sound of awe, final K. Hike, initial H, long I, final K. And then neck, initial N, vowel E, final K. Then we have two sentences. First, they remember your talk in April. Second, there are 4 pies. Let's take a look at how these sentences are being written. So there on the left side, we can see the stroke for the sentences on the right side. So first sentence is, they remember your talk in April. Second, there are 4 pies. So that's it for lessons 11 to 15. I really hope that you have learned a lot so far from lessons 1 to 15. Okay, now at this point, before we proceed with the question for 30 pesos worth of load, let us announce first the winner for the previous lesson that we had, lesson 6 to 10. So this is the question. How do we read this? And so we read this as a certificate is necessary, and the other one is, are you in any race? Okay, let's see who got the correct answers. So these are the persons who got the correct answer. These are the learners who got the correct answer and commented on the video. So we have Ella Maridos Dos, Cherish Pabe, Roveline Amog, Maribeth de la Cruz, Rebecca Daniel, Janil Haum, Chini Galolo, Rhea Balighot, Rodeline Rubin, Charmaine Agosto, Joyce Kadungog, Ella Marie Pujadas, Ayasa Joy Tahale, Joyce May Acuzar, Marjorie Villamora. Then we have Mia Queen Ingasca, Jana Lane, Joy Galamiton, Heidi Madulin, Resume Ubil, Mary Grace Alolino, Marilyn Cagaro, Melody Boca, James Kenneth Ongyot, Lillian May Achevida, Janelle Dagangon, Rosemary Ramada, Ella Amor Edubas, Mary Jane Luna, Nicole Makapinlak, and Mary Joy Kasulukan. And these learners has a chance to win 30 pesos worth of load. By the way, before we start with our raffle draw, I'd like to shout out to all the students, especially the BSOA students of Northern Luzon Philippine State College of Candon City, Ilocos Sur, and University of Rizal System, Sampaloc, Tanay, Rizal. Hello! Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I would also like to emphasize that this is not just for BSOA or BSOAD students, but this is to all learners, to all students across all courses who are also interested in machine shorthand, to all learners, not just students, but any individual that is interested to learn machine shorthand. Okay, so let's have the raffle draw. In 3, 2, 1, start. Yay! We have a winner. Congratulations, James Kenneth Ongyut. Please message at machineshorthand2021@gmail.com to claim your prize. And here we go. This is the question for this video. How do we read this one? It's a little bit long, but there are two sentences only. You may try to hit the pause button to transcribe this properly. So good luck and God bless learners. Keep safe always. See you.